Touching the dial teleports me instantly to the next level. Whoa, what? Where? Oh, right. Now I'm inside something. Looking around, I appear to be inside some sort of naval vessel. Maybe a submarine? I think my dad might have served on one of these. I look outside a port window, but it's just all white. Place is great if you like bulkheads and seasickness. Pocketing the dial, I feel like it might be of use here. I then get out my trusty survival guide to see what I'm in for now. Level 17. Survival difficulty class 1. Safe, secure, and has a minimal entity count. These levels since level 11 haven't been so bad so far. I'm just waiting until the level where the other shoe drops. I should avoid flooded rooms, since they can be a gateway back to level 7. There's only one type of entity I need to be aware of, and it's another level exclusive one. It's called an imprint, and they appear to take the form of other people to lull prey in, much like skin stealers then. Oh, no. Apparently, they do something else. They cause great distress in people that look upon them, even worse when looking them in the eyes. To what end though? So avoid at all costs. Got it. I must be on the lower decks of this thing, because looking out a window on the upper decks can cause your lungs to fill up with water and cause you to drown. Whew! Close call. So, I got an idea. If I go and make my way to the bridge of this thing and find the console with a missing dial, and I take my dial and slot it back in, that might take me to the next level? I don't know. So far, everything seemed very randomly generated, but I'll carry out my plan unless I find something better. It's time to begin exploring. But first, I need some sleep. This bunk room seems safe. I think back to my experience on level 16. I'm annoyed that I sustained my first real injury by some moving rocks. Okay, moving rocks are bad and can crush people to death, but I'm more of a go out the same way I came in kind of guy. Kicking and screaming while covered in someone else's blood. My left hand keeps throbbing. I poured a little almond water onto my bandage to see if that would help, and it did. A little bit. I get up and begin exploring. 5 hours into my exploration, I found lots of good stuff. Almond water, food, plenty of trade items. I take the light as the most valuable stuff I can find. I'm nearly topped up. This place is great for salvage. I think I came across my first imprint 8 hours into my search. Looks like another explorer. They were facing the other way. I turned tail and went the other way. I ascend staircase, explore, and ascend staircase, explore, over and over, in search of the bridge. I'm wandering down a hallway, when suddenly, something flew past my head from behind me. Whoa! I took cover behind a door bulkhead. It looked like some sort of lawn dart. I turned around, and another explorer was standing there holding another dart, ready to throw. He seemed scared, I think. I can't tell. His mouth and nose are covered up. I heard him yell something in a different language. What? I don't speak any language other than English, so I didn't know what he said. I yelled, "Calm down, a friendly!" But the guy didn't relax. Instead, he came closer to try and take another shot. Wait, does he think I'm an entity, or is he trying to rob me? Whoa, 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 back the fuck up, bro. I heard him say something again and pointed at the floor. Now I feel something's wrong. I'm not getting mugged by some randomer today, even on his own. He isn't alone. His yelling attracted his mates. 2 of them. All bigger than me, who all speak the same language and armed. 3 on 1. Now I'm certain that this is a robbery. I turn around and sprint down the corridor with my muggers taking pursuit. Shit, now what? I can't defend myself against 3 full-grown men on my own. I could stand a small chance, if I had both my working hands. My left one is still down right now, so I only have one choice. Run. Until I get an idea. I still have my slingshot and paintballs. I ran getting my slingshot and paintball ready. I know where they are. A side pocket on my bag. I put it there just for occasions like this. I ran to the end of a T-junction, turned left, stopped and turned around, aiming my shot at the high corner of the corridor. Just when my pursuers got into the right spot, I fire my paintball and it hits the wall, splattering literal pain juice all over my enemies. They took most of the liquid right into their faces. Now they writhe in pure agony on the floor of the vessel. I won, motherfuckers. Try again if you dare. I take their bags of goodies off them, and even the diary off one, which I could see in one of the men's jackets. I then leave them to wallow in their mistake. I exhale heavily after that encounter. Whew. My veins are overflowing with adrenaline right now. Ha! I'm not such easy prey after all. Thinking about it now, I have racked up a fair body count of entities, wounded them, and fought them to a standstill. It's just choosing the right battles and knowing when to run away to live to fight another day. I still feel like that one day will come when I'm going to get completely steamrolled. But until then, Daniel, you slowly but surely are on your way to becoming a badass. I took some time to gather myself and sort through all the good loot I just picked up. Again, full to the brim with food, water and carry weight capped out with great swag. Even found some of them gold flakes I saw Zam use as money back in the bar. One of them had a mobile phone. I've been doing alright without one, and I feel like carrying one won't really be that much of use to me. Unless I needed to do maths, in which case I needed a calculator. But if I really needed to, I'll just do the calculations here in my diary, so I'll leave it. More pocket space then. I take a quick peek at the diary I found, but like expected, all in foreign. I need to get this translated somehow. I look at my orange gem again. So, what purpose do you serve? Nothing about it in the survival guides though. Oh well, might come in useful, and it's not really taking up any space. The rebreather? Well, I don't want to end up on another water level without it, and since I'm on a boat right now, I'm thinking we might have some more of that still to come. Plus, Dr. Don't did put a lot of work into it, so it feels wrong to leave it anyway. Right, back to my search for the bridge. I already wasted 10, 11-ish hours here already, and I need to find the next level. I'm annoyed the shop door with the closed side never spawned, but nah, what do you expect? I wonder if those 3 idiots are still in pain. Whatever. Looking, aha! This looks promising. A sign. No wonder a sign though. A normal ship sign, pointing the way to the bridge. Along the corridor and up that flight of stairs. Yes, finally. I walk down the corridor and find the stairs, but in front of the stairs blocking the way was an explorer. Only this wasn't any explorer I had seen yet, and a sudden wave of paralysing fear crashed into my body when it looked at me. It's an imprint, and it has me in its clutches. Fortunately, I'm far enough away from it to not see directly into its eyes. I can't move, and my mind is getting fuzzier the longer I'm there. I must have been in its grasp for only 30 seconds, but to me, it felt like an eternity. In that time, I felt like I could explode from the sheer amount of fear that was flooding my body. It was the worst thing I have ever felt in my entire life. Back in reality though, I tried to fight it off. I still had control of my arms, and I just fumbled for anything I could throw at it. I threw my orange gem at it, and I was suddenly let go when the entity erupted into a fireball. I fell to the floor, catching my breath, and drenched in sweat while watching the thing burn to ash right before my eyes. I needed a long break after that. I climbed over the smouldering ashes to the bridge, and I finally get some sleep. Man, what a level. I was nearly mugged, then brain raped. What else could possibly happen next? I wake up the next day without incident. I feel much better now. There's food and water in here already, so instead of using my own supplies, I tuck into that for breakfast. I must have been on this level for more than 28 hours now. I wonder how my family are faring right now. After some time gathering myself and preparing to enter the next level, I think about my encounter with the imprint again. But my nerves are steeled when I think about my family. I remember the orange gem and make it a very high priority to keep an eye well open for as many of them as I can find. I look for the console, and I do indeed find a missing slot where a dial should be. I get mine and put it into the slot. It's a perfect fit. I'm on my way to the next level. But when does the shortcuts kick in?